And we are live. Welcome to the first ever episode of Down Under Discussions, where fight meets food, facts meet the unexplained. And for our first episode, we're going to get a little bit strange because from the Dungeons of Morningstar, we have Stretch, we have Clint from the Prevailing Strange podcast. Welcome, legends. How are yous?
Hey, Mussy, how you been, bud?
Good, mate.
Good, flat out. So for the first episode, we're going to be doing. So you want to be a podcaster? So tell me, Prevailing Strange. What's it about? How did it come about?
As you said, we're Prevailing Strange, a podcast about pop culture, pretty much. It's basically just us talking shit that we normally do, and we just decided to put a camera in front of us.
It's that background conversation, man, that you have like with your mates on an everyday basis is what I pick up from you guys on your podcasts.
Yeah, well, we talk shit anyway, so now just people listen, which is weird.
That's it. Do you guys have any favorite podcasts or anything that inspired you guys to start?
Do you?
You go, mate.
Me. So not so much podcasts that I liked. I kind of took a little bit of inspiration from there was a show called Attack of the Show. Used to be on
Classic
Fuel TV. It was just pop culture, a bit of a variety show.
The origin of Olivia Munn.
Yeah.
Sweet God.
Yeah, and there was a lot of podcasts out there where they're very kind of narrow focused or very kind of niche, and I just wanted to come in with a bit of variety, just because I'm not that smart on one thing or another.
To be honest, dude, it was Uncle Blood. I used to listen to him and the way he used to talk about, just the paranormal and the abnormal and the fucking all the exciting shit. And just the amount of passion he'd have. And I sort of went looking for those sort of things. And that Zachariah Sitchin guy who done and then the Josh Reeves done the whole reading of the Anunnaki and the Lost Book of Enki.
Yeah, fascinating.
So that was my first introduction to podcasting.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That Josh Reeves doing his reading of the Lost Book of Enki. And then I started listening to that, and then it was other shit that started. And then it wasn't probably about 6-7 months after that, because I listened to that podcast probably about 5 or 6 times. Yeah, and then I found Fat Man on Batman, Kevin Smith podcast.
Yeah, you can't beat him. He's awesome.
Dude, and then when I was going to the gym and shit, I just put on, Fat Man on Batman, and then they changed it to Fat Man Beyond. But I love Mark Bernardin as a podcast man. He's a smart dude.
Yeah, dude, for sure. For sure. I've been listening to Kevin Smith's podcast for years. It's even when I go on walks or something, man, I've got to hear his take on something because it's normally pretty accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So how many episodes are you guys up to now with Prevailing Strange? You guys are nearly 50 or just over 50?
So it's week 44. Wow. But we had a couple of weeks off over Christmas. I think I looked, it was March 3rd will be a year.
Yeah. Wow, man, that's
anniversary.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to tell Rachel that I'm gonna miss out on an anniversary because we're gonna do an anniversary show.
See how that goes.
She could be a special guest for the episode, bro.
Mate, there'd be chairs thrown at the wall after half an hour. She gets so passionate about shit.
One of the things I notice on your podcast is you love your jokes. So here's one for you both. Why did the parents not like their son's biology teacher?
I don't know.
He had skeletons in his closet.
Nice.
That's a good one.
Unlike Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise,
he's still in the closet.
Oh, totally. One day he'll come out. Makes kick-ass movies though. Fuck, he makes some good movies.
For sure. So you guys are movie enthusiasts, so I've got to know top 2 favorite movies and TV series of all time and why.
You go first.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
All right, TV shows. Friends.
Yeah, okay.
Just that, that was when I started watching Friends when the old girl passed away, and it's just every year it's a rewatch. So it's more like it's not the fact that it's the best show on earth. It's the fact that it's a comfort show.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, for
no
sure.
matter what, if I'm bored or if it's raining or it's shit, I'll either put Friends on or Harry Potter. So
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I love it.
TV show
Nice.
Friends and mate Ted Lasso.
Yeah, okay.
No
You know,
explanation needed.
you know what's sad about both of those choices? I've not watched an episode of either in my entire life, which is
Fucking
you're making me rethink. Maybe I should start.
disappointed right now.
Uh,
Maybe not Friends. Friends is only good back when Friends came out. Right
Yeah.
now, it's still a bit of a problematic show if you watch
Mhm.
it. If you're a snowflake, you're going to be offended. But if you're like me and laugh at absolutely anything, even when you're getting ripped off, then yeah, it's fucking funny as shit.
The only thing I've ever seen in Ted Lasso is when he's doing that dart scene and he's talking about,
Oh, dude,
yeah,
top tier
yeah,
scene.
yeah. It's one of the coolest scenes I've ever seen. What about movies?
Movies: Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy
Okay,
and The Martian.
why?
The Martian is the same thing. It's a very comfort movie. No matter how many times
Yeah,
you watch it, it's still this. Everything's perfect from that. The scenery, the shoot, the performances, the story. Andy Weir knocked it out of the park with that story, dude. And we watched another trailer this morning, and just his stories bring me to tears. But just it's funny as shit. It's entertaining as hell, and you never get bored of it.
yeah. It's a good take.
And
They're good
Hitchhiker's Guide
choices.
and Hitchhiker's Guide is the same thing.
Yeah, they're very good choices. What about you, Stretch?
So for TV shows, there's this jerk on Netflix. There's a show called Sense8. It's by the Wachowskis, who
Yep.
brought us The Matrix and Jupiter Ascending,
Oh,
Speed Racer.
I've seen the previews, but never watched it.
how good is Speed Racer, dude?
It's fucking poppy looking.
So one-rated.
But yeah, no, it's a great show. There's the scenery, the characters, everything that it touches on. It diversity. It's about bringing the world together, making it a smaller place, and it's good sci-fi. It's fucking beautiful.
Hey,
Um,
Musk, can you hear that fan?
No.
Sweet.
and another show which got cut off too early, HBO's Scavenger's Reign. It's an animated series.
Yeah. Okay.
Only got one season. It's funny. It's a pretty like the animation style is pretty basic, but at the same
Yep.
time, it's quite surreal. It reminds me a lot of the Netflix movie Annihilation, with the
Right,
weird
yep.
alien biologies and these macro universes within fucking the outer universe. Like, I feel if you take some mushrooms and watch it, you'll have a fucking good time.
Say less.
Yeah. But unfortunately, yeah, it didn't get picked up for a second season with HBO. Then Netflix picked it up, but then decided to pass on it for a second season. But Old Mate that created it's got another one out at the moment called Common Side Effects, and it's got a bit to do with drug paraphernalia and use, and
Yeah,
I think
right.
it's got a Emmy nomination as well.
Yeah.
Um,
Righto.
but they're doing cool stuff. As for movies, I think Drive from 2019 with
The guys.
Ryan Gosling.
Yeah.
That kid just cannot do wrong, eh?
Yeah, he
I can't think of
played
a bad. He's like Tom Cruise, man. You can't think of a bad movie Tom Cruise was in.
Vanilla Sky.
Oh, okay, yeah, all right, you got me.
Yeah.
You got me on that one. The soundtrack
Sorry,
was
eyes
great though.
wide shut. Eyes wide shut.
Yeah, Drive is just such a nostalgic feeling movie for something
Beautiful
that's
too.
pretty new. Has a beautiful synth pop soundtrack.
Very Vice City.
Yeah, has some great iconography. There's great actors. It's Carly Mulligan and Oscar Isaac is the first movie I ever saw him in. He's in it.
Yeah, right.
And interesting little fact is it was the last movie to be shot in LA before they got rid of all the orange sodium streetlights.
That's right. I was too, and they went to LED.
Yeah, after that it was all kind of white and stuff. But yeah, beautiful movie. And probably a pretty cliche choice would be Interstellar. I think.
That's not cliche, mate. That's just perfection.
Oh, I mean, it's a lot of
It
people's
is.
favorite movies. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
That's
up
just
there, man.
perfection.
It's
Yeah.
definitely up there. I think for me, one of my favorite movies of all time, and one of those things, and I judge movies by how much I can actually rewatch them. And I would say Blue Murder, the old '90s
Oh yeah, Roger
Australian.
Rogerson.
Yeah, all about Roger
Mhm.
Rogerson and the criminal corruption in the '90s. They actually had to ban it in New South Wales
Yeah,
because it was under criminal investigation for.
yeah, all the Abbo Henry stuff.
Yeah. I thought that's one of those shows I can just sit back and just rewatch 100
Yeah,
times
right.
over. They go for about 3 hours, which takes forever. But if you're just like, you know what, I'm just going to do some work and watch something on the side, it's either that or it's The Sopranos.
Yeah, well, that's like
Yeah,
exactly like The Martian and how many Hitchhiker's Guide band. You can put it on the background and you can just bop along to it. You know what's
yeah,
happening. You can basically watch it with your eyes closed.
yeah. And I would say the other best movie I think I've ever seen would be Avengers Endgame. I think for me.
Oh, yeah.
um, because of the feeling that you got watching that movie, and then the complete kick in the nuts you got at the end of it.
Mhm.
Like I've never seen
Yeah.
a show that leaves you on a cliffhanger the way that did, and because I'm not a big comic book guy, I didn't know what was coming next.
Mhm.
So the last thing I see is Spider-Man disappearing,
Oh,
and then
oh no, that
lose.
Infinity War.
That's what I meant.
Infinity War.
Sorry, not Endgame, Infinity War. Yeah.
That was a cliffhanger and a half, dude.
Yeah, and if you're not like a comic book guy like me, and you're watching that, you're literally like, the hell just
Shitting
happened?
yourself.
Yeah, like,
I like
and
that whole unscripted Tom Holland scene was heartbreaking as shit, dude. I don't want to go. I don't want to go. I would
and
have gone and reverse
now
naked choke. Shh,
now
you're
he has to
going.
face Doctor Doom. So look out.
Mhm.
Oh, well, we were talking about that on the podcast the other night, dude. What's that? What's that reunion gonna look like?
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know.
Holy
Yeah,
shit!
they're going to go one or two ways with it. It's either going to be Doctor Doom has no idea who he is and just completely fucking wrecks him, or it
Yeah,
might
but
be that thing to snap him back into reality. You know.
no, I reckon we're gonna get a heartbroken.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, they're
We're
coming.
gonna get a heart shattered.
Well, it was originally meant to be Kang, wasn't it? But then all that stuff with Jonathan Majors and stuff happened, and they
Look, I like,
stopped.
yeah, I like their pivot, but you shouldn't have sacked that kid.
Yeah,
He
no,
shouldn't have got sacked.
they
Dude.
sacked him too early.
Yep,
He went on to
innocent man.
he went on to do that true story about that bodybuilder just injecting steroids and going crazy.
Yeah, right.
What was it called? I know I can't think of it now, but it won awards all over the place because he was in Creed 3, I think,
Yeah,
Mm,
as the opponent
beast.
for Creed. Yeah, and then
yeah.
he went into this thing that was like a psychological motion picture about this guy just always getting picked on, and then started taking steroids, and then went down. It was a massive story in America, but I just can't seem to think of his name. But when I think of it, I'll
Ziz
let us know.
sounds
No.
like
Don't
it's
know.
something you did.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they're my two. And yeah, TV series, man. There's only one for me, and that's Sopranos. There is no better show that has ever been made, and I think the amount of people that rage about the ending on that one, where it just goes black. Um, I think when you break down the scene and have watched it as many times as I have, and I'm sure a lot of other people have. There's a scene in the episode beforehand where he's talking with his brother-in-law, and he goes, "I bet you don't even hear it when it happens." And they were talking about getting a hit, and then all of a sudden, the pitch to black is him looking up at a door, and then it just goes black. So for
Mm,
me, Tony Soprano got whacked while having dinner with his
By
family.
by who?
By, well, funnily enough, I like to jump down rabbit holes. And if you break down that scene, there's a guy wearing like the same jacket that they use for people that put out hits. So
Oh,
that
right.
so they reckon he got betrayed. He went and settled everything, fixed everything, and then they actually double turned and
Sounds
assassinated
about
him.
right.
Yeah. Anyway,
I think you're wrong though, because Ted Lasso is clearly a better TV show.
I'm gonna find myself watching Ted Lasso. I think probably tonight, man.
Dude, it will change your fucking life.
That scene because I work at a school, right? So, and one of the scenes we showed our students was that exact scene of Ted Lasso.
Yeah.
And
Dude, I'm telling you, man, it will change your life. Everyone I've told about it, because no one had watched it.
yeah.
And then I watched it because of Mark Bernardin. Mark Bernardin said, you need to watch Ted Lasso. I watched Ted Lasso. Now make everybody watch Ted Lasso.
Well, you've got a winner in me, bro, because now I'm going to go watch Ted Lasso and I'll let you know how it goes.
Damn straight.
But speaking of movies, right, do you think they're getting worse or do you think expectations are just getting higher? Because I feel like I watch more bad movies now than I ever have. I watched that new zombie movie with Daisy Ridley just the other night, and it was terrible. It was one of the worst
Really?
movies I think I've ever seen in my entire life.
The trailer made it look all right.
There was like no excitement behind it whatsoever, man. It was like you just sat there just watching nothing. Like it was just nothing. It was one of those things that nothing happened. You sit. It was a waste of time. So, do you guys think? Do you guys think the same line? Do you think movies are getting worse, or do you just think expectations are just higher? Because we've been blessed with some really good movies.
Yeah, well, I definitely think they're playing it safe a lot of the time, purely because they've got to get it right in the theatrical release because that's where all the money's really made. It was Matt Damon was talking about how they no longer have the rental market now,
Yeah,
which
Joe Rogan podcast. Yeah,
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 talking
yeah.
about how back in the day they had two bites of the apple, and some movies like his Good Will Hunting didn't do well in the theatrical
It
release,
chewed it up at
but
home video.
yeah, smash it at home video. And I think that he was saying that they got to make some really good movies that would do well in that market, but not necessarily in the cinema. So yeah, I think they're trying to pitch movies that they think are safe, aren't necessarily going to be super great, but aren't going to be super shit.
I think every studio is trying to go for that grand slam blockbuster flick, you know what I mean? And they're forgetting about all the other movies that don't usually make money at a cinema. Because, yeah, like you said, we don't have home video. We don't have DVD sales anymore. And that's a freaking shame, man, because can you imagine the amount of amazing stories that aren't getting told because they're
for
not a
sure.
blockbuster and not going to make $100 million?
Yep.
And even like comedies have lost their way, man. I can't remember the last good comedy I've seen because no one's willing to step over that line. You know, you look at movies like Tropic Thunder, one of the greatest comedies in history. You look at Pineapple Express. You know, even a scene in Dude, Where's My Car from like 2000. There's one particular scene in that, and you would not get away with that in this day and age. It would be
Which scene's that?
When he's got the lady with the mustache and he's like, dude, that's a dude. That's dude.
It's a dude.
Like that's literally would not fly, I don't think, anymore in any given.
Well, I think we're getting a resurgence in some comedy with like Bert Kreischer and
dude, Adam.
What's his offsider's name? That did that
Adam
show.
Devine. What's his name? They did Workaholics. Fucking, they did Game Over Man and Mike and Dave Need Wedding Dates and shit like that.
Oh yeah,
they did some funny stuff.
They were fucking hilarious.
Not as edgy as what's old mate that is on that Two Bears One Cave with
Segura?
Bert Kreischer.
Fucking
Tom Segura.
Tom
Yeah,
Segura.
that's it. That
Bad Thoughts.
Bad Thoughts.
Yeah. Good show. Good show. Same with Shane Gillis, man. He's
and
bringing
that
it back
Tires.
slowly.
Is it Tires? What's it called?
Yeah.
That show of his. Apparently, it's supposed to be pretty good too.
I can't believe Tom Segura got a second season for that show. Like, holy shit. That's another thing. Nobody watched Bad Thoughts. And I'm like, dude, you got to watch that shit. And then someone come and had a go at me because they watched that shit. It was Ali. She didn't find it funny. She goes, he shit himself in the first scene. I'm like, yeah.
Relatable.
That's Tom Segura. And it's like, I guess there is hope with things like Kill Tony. You know,
Oh, yeah.
Kill Tony
Yeah,
is
man.
very much bringing back comedy at its core.
Yeah.
You know,
100%.
but I definitely think people just need to lay off a little bit and let people just hone in on their craft. You know, Dave
Yeah.
Chappelle talks about it all the time. You know, let them be who they are, and that's comedians, because they're not
Yeah.
they're not insulting anyone. They're just having a laugh. You know,
Telling
so
jokes, man.
yeah,
Just
man,
telling jokes.
that's it. So but yeah, and I slowly think day by day cancel culture's phasing out a little bit.
Fingers crossed, dude.
Because I
But
definitely
then
think
that's another thing too. Studios these days are thinking that they have to, pander to the 1%. Like you've got to make sure that we don't offend anybody. Like we've got to have everybody feel included in every single movie. No, you can have genre specific films. Like you don't have to.
I mean, it was a good
Jesus.
film, right?
Oi, Oscar winning director, mate.
Yeah, that's it. And I am
One of the
looking forward.
one of the greatest filmmakers of all time.
Is there anything you guys are looking forward to coming out in the cinemas?
Yep.
What
Hail
would that
Mary
be?
Project.
Hail Mary
Okay.
Project.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see what happens with Doomsday. I'm very keen for that.
I'm more excited for the Hail Mary Project, to be brutally honest. And that's saying something, dude. Like I cried at the trailer.
You're a pussy though.
Like, you're saying you didn't feel shit,
I didn't cry.
right, Harry?
I think my top movie that I'm more keen than I've ever been is Disclosure Day. I think that's finally when we're going to
Yeah,
get
dude.
proper UFO disclosure, because I'm a massive believer in it, as
Fuck
you know,
yeah.
Clint.
Hell yeah.
And there's a lot of evidence coming out in that movie, and I actually think that's going to pave the way for them to finally be like, look, man, we're not alone.
Dude,
Yeah.
remember when we were in your shed with Arnie and Uncle Neil, Stoney, and you were in the back shed when you lived across the road from Nana Pop?
Yeah.
And your dad and Stoney showed me that remote viewing thing that they did. Fucking blew me away, dude.
Yep. Yeah, man.
Blew me away. I tell everybody about that, don't I?
It's
Everybody with
insane.
ears,
It's
I'll tell
insane
them
what's
about it.
out there, man. And and I just think it's time. I feel like they've slowly just been getting the world ready for that proper disclosure, because it's gonna upset a lot of people, I think, with certain beliefs, because you look at certain countries, they're going to be like, well, wow, there are actually other planets and aliens, and
Well, that's like
you know.
the Operation Blue Beam.
Well, that Age of Disclosure. Have you watched that one?
Yeah.
It's only pretty recent.
Yeah,
It's a documentary.
Documentary. Great. Pretty interesting. And the way that old mate that the Congress put in charge of looking into this, the UAP phenomenons and stuff like that, the amount of pushback he got from the Pentagon from those who had religious beliefs,
Yeah.
saying that he was doing the devil's work to begin with, it's going to upset a lot of them people.
All bloody religion should be kept out of government, dude. Legit.
Yeah.
Shouldn't
Well,
have a-
it'd be interesting seeing a UFO just come over and just land, and just giants get
beam
out.
me up, Scotty.
Giants get out, mate, and that's the end of us. We might end up like they might be
No
like
way.
Kang in The Simpsons, mate, and they'd put us all in slavery. We just
I
don't
know,
know.
I know how to suck a mean alien penis. I'll make myself important. Yeah. Love you, Pet Daddy.
God. No, I think they're scared of us. That's why we haven't seen them yet.
I think they're
They're
scared of
octopus.
Clint. I think
Yeah,
they're,
I would be too.
Yeah, they're octopuses, I'm telling you. Octopus are aliens.
they're probably sitting up there right now just listening and going, you know what, man? Let's not
Mate,
bother. Let's
yeah, today's not the day. You hear what this guy just said?
Listen to this guy, man. Look out.
It's
All right,
probably a
now
5 was.
we're going to finish it up with a bit of
Oh,
trivia,
fuck, here we
lightning
go.
round trivia. All right, but before
You've
I
got
get that,
cheats.
Nope, I'll close my phone.
I don't
Yeah.
know why. Did you give him the answers?
I did not.
It's a setup.
I actually changed the questions about an hour ago.
Yeah.
So yeah, not that I gave any questions anyway, because I want this to be fair.
You're lucky.
Of course.
But before we do it, I need to tell everyone listening about the newly released game on Steam, Wise Guys. So as everyone just heard, I'm a massive fan of The Sopranos, and I tell you, Wise Guys is just as good. It's a newly released game from Broken World Studios, as you can see on the shirt right here. It's a ruthless, high-stakes social deduction game where trust is a weapon and betrayal is just survival. It's 8 players online. Race against time to clean up the criminal operation, get out before the raid hits. Meanwhile, a rat is lurking and sabotaging the crew at every turn. You can purchase this over on Steam now. The link is also going to be in the description of this video.
And dirt cheap too. Holy shit, it's a cheap game, dude.
That's a pretty good promotion, I think. I'll give my
Damn,
credit.
straight
for
in,
that.
good.
Sensational.
Dude, it was
Yeah.
like it was like $13 or something, dude. I bought it last
Yeah.
night, and a few of my mates played it last night. Fuck, it's fun, dude.
Yeah.
It's so fun.
Man, just standing there and you're not even doing anything, and then somebody misses with a cleaver and you just get smacked. That's it's chaos, but it's a good
Pool
kind
cue.
of chaos. Yeah, a pool cue, darts, and the old bell, trusty bell, getting smacked in the back of the head of it.
I love that people don't die until the rat's found or something like that, and then you can just beat the snot out of people,
That's great. I love it.
and they don't die. It's funny.
Yeah. So get it now, guys. Get it now. All right. So rules for this trivia. Right, it's going to be lightning fast, but the winner of the trivia between you two, and this is a way of me saying thank you for you guys being the first ever podcast guest for Down
Thank
Under
you, sir.
Discussions. The winner will get a first edition fine print copy of the Batman Adventures Annual #1 DC comic Harley Quinn and the Joker, all the way from 1994.
Signed by Stan Lee.
Dickhead.
See
All
that?
right, so-
Playing
so-
the games already.
How are you guys confident in your trivia? You guys trivia guys?
Not good at all.
We'll
I,
see.
I think I know things, but my brain's not fast, and it seems to fart and freeze a lot.
That's my brain when I was listening to you guys how good you guys are as movie buffs. I'm like, man, I need to get better at this.
Oh.
So I just go, this is a good movie, this is a bad movie.
Trust me, it's taken a long
Practice.
time. It's taken a long time. And that's something that we've talked about focusing on more, like going in depth on one review each week. So yeah,
Yeah, that's
I am
awesome,
going to
man.
beat Jeremy's ass though. Fingers
All
crossed.
right, we're going to find out because question 1. And I've got my little scorecard here, Clint and Stretch. Okay, so I'm going to tally it up as we go. And if we get to a tiebreaker, then I need to find another question because I didn't prepare for that. So, what is the real name of the Winter Soldier? Full
Bucky
name.
Barnes. Oh,
Full name.
Jesus Christ. James Buchanan Barnes.
Oh, he's got me.
James Buchanan, Bucky Barnes, but I'll give you that one.
Wow. I said like 13 names.
Yeah.
All right. In DC Comics, what was the original name of the villain Shazam before legal issues forced a change?
Captain
Captain
Marvel.
Marvel.
Oh, that was stretch. That was a close one.
Piece of shit.
What metal bonds to Wolverine's skeleton?
Adamantium.
Fuck you.
That was a tie, that one. I can't call that.
No way it was. How dare you? Keep
Who
him at
was-
the post.
Who was the first Robin to die in main DC continuity?
Oh,
Dick Clark.
Tim Drake. No, wasn't Tim Drake. God, I always
Dick Grayson.
No, it wasn't Dick
No.
Grayson. Fuck.
Jason Todd.
Jason Todd.
That
Got him.
one stretch. That one stretch. All right.
No, it was the Red Mask. Fuck you. Damn it. He was Red Mask after.
What Infinity Stone was originally housed inside Loki's scepter in the MCU?
Space
Morgan.
Stone. The Tesseract. Space Stone, motherfucker.
Yeah, was it? No.
The
the
Tesseract was
scepter.
in the scepter.
Lock it in. Final answers.
Mate,
3,
Space Stone.
Mind
2.
Stone.
Stretch got it.
Was it the Mind Stone?
Yeah, Tesseract was a space stone.
Oh, no, because he was doing the thing and he was controlling their minds. Fuck!
All right, this one's going to be a race to say who can say it the quickest. All right,
Hang
what is
on.
the name?
No, the Tesseract was there and they opened the door. Fuck.
What is the name of the planet where Superman was born?
Krypton.
Krypton. You son of a bitch.
This is not looking good for you, Clint.
It's fucking not, is it?
All right. In Marvel Comics, not the MCU, who created Ultron?
Hank Pym.
Hey, Clint. All right. Question 8. What is the name of Batman's contingency plan file that details how to defeat Justice League members?
Oh.
There's 3 answers. There's only one, but you can. I'll allow 3.
God damn. Oh, fucking! I've drawn a blank.
So am I.
I've drawn a blank. I don't know.
It's often referred to as the contingency protocol revealed in Tower of Babel. That's a
I've got
hint.
no idea.
Nothing?
I
Moving
keep
on?
thinking of Overwatch, but
It's right on the. I can feel it in here, but I just can't pluck it out.
the Overwatch protocol keeps jumping the frame,
Yep.
but I don't think that's what it is.
Right. The answer is either the Brother Eye or OMAC files.
Fuck. I was so wrong.
All right.
It's your fault.
Who
Yep,
is the
no.
only character worthy of lifting Thor's hammer?
Captain America and Thor.
Perfect. All right. You've
Oh,
actually
and
got a
Lady
chan-
Thor.
You've actually got a chance to tie this up right here.
Here
If
we
Clint
go.
gets this next one, this is 10 out of 10. All right. What is Darkseid's ultimate goal in the DC universe?
Purity. The cleanse.
No.
To find the
Something life. What is it?
anti-life.
Anti-life. Is it anti? No,
No.
that's his power or something, isn't it? Yeah. No, I'm not that versed on
Some-
hunting.
The anti-life equation. I know it's something like that.
And what are they doing with this anti-life equation? Because it's part of the answer.
Hmm. Yeah. No.
I'm sure it's just a pave way for Darkseid.
Yeah, I'm not that big of a DC guy.
That's all right.
Yeah.
All
no.
right. The answer is to eliminate free will across the universe using the anti-life equation.
There you go.
There you go.
Who
So,
am I going to make for?
Well, I didn't know that.
so that means, Stretch, you are the winner of.
Oh, fuck that guy. Hang on, I should get 50% for the anti-life equation. He didn't say shit.
Such a sore
True,
loser.
actually, you know
Fucking
what?
bullshit. I should flip tables in this bitch. Doesn't matter. It's getting hung up here anyway.
Stay tuned for the death match between
Fucking death match.
co-hosts.
Backyard wrestling.
That's your episode 100 of Prevailing Strange, man.
We'll get the Racka boys down to show us how to do some backyard wrestling.
Death match for the comic book.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you so much, man. That was a lot of fun, especially
it
well,
was.
So much, man.
I went into this like nervous as, man. I've been sitting here all day, like at work, like shit, it's coming up, man. It's like,
No,
fuck,
dude.
what time is it?
This is some of the most fun we have, dude. We love this shit. If we could do it full time, we bloody would. That's
Bloody oath.
that's the whole aim.
And the only way for you to go full time doing this is people to go ahead, like, subscribe, comment, include Prevailing Strange in all your content because I'm sure
Hell
they're gonna
yes.
love it. But seriously, thank you for everyone that listens, tunes in, leave a comment, tell me what you guys want to hear next. But thank you again, you guys. You guys are absolute legends, and we'll see
Appreciate
you
it.
for
Appreciate
episode
you,
2.
Mus.
All right, laters.
Love,
See you
peace,
later.
Chris.